right.
I just think it's amazing at 77 years old, you're doing things and you've got teenage kids and people in their 20s and 30s like, oh, I can't do that. But you're out here still teaching seminars, still traveling, still doing belt promotions, and just as active as,
But
I mean, you're not as active as you used to be, but you're still very
well,
active.
I do seminars every weekend because it's fun. I started to hate the traveling. I'm looking for the Star Trek to where they beam me up, Scotty.
Exactly.
Oftentimes, you know, except for this weekend, I'll come and let's say I go to Charlotte. So I fly from West Palm Beach to Charlotte. They pick me up. I get there Friday evening, sleep in a hotel. Saturday morning, I do a seminar for 4 hours, 5 hours. They take me to the airport, I fly home. And you find it, hold it. I'm in the airplane longer than I'm doing the seminar.
Yeah.
Then if I fly someplace else, right after that, now I'm on a plane even longer. The seminars, so you go, okay. So a lot of times I like to drive, have a nice fun by myself driving. Sometimes I have a friend or something that want to go to the seminar too. But I learn just as much from the students as hopefully they learn from me, because we're all built differently.
Right.
We have different strengths, we have different weaknesses, different flexibilities we're going to find out about a little bit later. But most important, we're different right here psychologically. Why we want to do it. I was a wrestler, so I'm used to in close. But when I fight, I don't want to be close to you at all because I want to kick. Yeah. But the kicking comes from my wrestling background. I was a leg wrestler. I was a scissor man. I would tie in all kinds of knots. I put the guillotine in, put the figure four in, put the Roman candle in, put the bananas, tie in all kinds of knots, right? So, and I wanted to, when I started judo, to use my legs. So the seotoshi, hanigoshi, haraigoshi, all these throws, seotoshi, you use your legs to do the throw. Then I tore my knee up playing judo, so I said, well, now I'm done. But then all of a sudden, hold it, they kick, don't they? And I only have one leg because I tore the medial ligament. So I said, why can't I do the same thing with my left leg that everybody else does with both legs? Because if you, the roundhouse kick that you're taught is usually with the rear leg first. As you throw the rear leg, it comes around and you go hold it. That takes a long time to get there. And as you're turning from this, coming around, all of a sudden right there, you're wide open. And I go, yes, you are.
Yeah.
So you start, conceiving these ideas of how to counter a guy. So when I first started karate, I'm in Okinawa,
Kadeen.
Kadeen Air Base.
Kadeen. Yeah.
Air Base. So I go downtown Naha
Right.
to Eizo Shimabuku School. At that time, there was a school, wasn't the Budokan, was the school. And I'm sitting there watching class. This black belt comes and says, "You do karate." What? You do karate? And my friend with me says, "Do you want to do karate?" And I says, "Yeah, it looks like it'd be a lot of fun." "You stand up." I said, "I got a cast." "No problem, you stand up." So I stand up. He says, "We do yoga giri." Hell's a yoga giri? Side the kicker. Side, now, where the A's come from, I don't know. Side the kicker. So I stand up, I said, and he brought us up, there's a side kick, about knee, thigh height. He says, "You do that." And I watch it come out, okay. So I did it about 15,000 times, right? Because I can't move, so I can just stand up and bring the leg up and throw the kick. Now that's over, so I'm sitting down watching the class. We leave. The next week, I'm thinking about it. I said, it's kind of neat, let me go back. So my friend and I go back. He says, "Oh, you're back. Now do Moashigiri."
Another Japanese word. What's a Moashigiri?
What the hell is Moashigiri? Roundhouse kicker. Roundhouse kicker. Oh, goody. So he showed the round without the from the front leg, because I couldn't twist. So I told the roundhouse kicker, about 15,000 those buggers. A couple months go by, I get out of the cast. So I want to take the regular class. So the old, traditional, and down from the fighting stance, but I couldn't push off with my right leg. You know how you step forward and push? I couldn't because it was still, the ligament was very weak. So I just kind of stand and said, "What do you want?" I said, goes my right leg and says, "Kibidachi."
What the heck's a kibidachi?
What the hell is kibidachi? Horse stance. Riding horse stance. Hence, since that time, since 1966, Wallace used a horse stance.
Yeah.
Because the knee's slightly bent, so it's stronger,
Mm-hmm.
and it's as far away from my opponent as it can possibly be, which is a good point too. And I can step with my front leg, take the weight off my rear leg, and I can place my front leg with my rear leg, so it's, and that's my, rather than that.